Episode 16, the final episode. The first day of the rest of your life. Oh my days. This was an extended episode, yeah? Full of tension, full of action, full of a lot of stuff. Heartbreaking moments, sad moments. I think this episode was a good finale, a good way to end this season. It was nice to end on a hopeful note, you know? So I like that about this episode overall. And Sasha is in the dark. She's listening to music. And okay, Sasha is having daydreams of Abraham, and you know, these are the only intimate moments we have of Abraham and Sasha, because before this there was nothing to suggest that they were even a couple at all. Nothing. Like, seriously, like if you actually shipped Abraham and Sasha for some reason, I don't know why, but like if you did, like, no, like, not to be rude but anything, but if you did ship them, what did you have to go on? Because there was no type of like kissy moments with them, just like a little looks at each other, and you know, nobody hugging, nothing really, just nothing, just no scenes. And then we get, all of a sudden, now that he's dead, we get them two kissing. It just cements to me why that whole romance plot did not have to happen. But besides that, Sasha went out like a G. She honestly did. She pretty much came to the conclusion that I am going to die my way, and I'm going to take down as many people with me. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that I chomp the fuck out of Negan. So that was really cool to see her like just try and bite on him, and like he's just like, oh my god. Like, I'm going to miss Sasha because, like, you know, but you know, she's going to be like, the actress Sonequa Martin Green, she's going off to do Star Trek, and you know, they kind of had to kill her off, you know. People said that she could have just like, her character could have easily just walked away and like just abandoned the group or just go off on her own. I don't see that happening. Like, unless someone can provide me like some type of way how narratively that would work with Sasha leaving the group alive. Like, personally, it made sense for her to die, and I liked how she died in comparison to Holly's death in the comic books, because Holly, she was killed and she was kind of like, they used her in order to hurt Rick and the group. You know, she bit Denise, but Sasha, she bit the Saviors. She was the one attacking the Saviors in her zombified state. So I like that difference. I like how they just completely separated that. Dwight is this type of wishy-washy, flip-floppy ass bastard right now. I honestly don't know how they're going to have him join the group in this way, with Tara and Daryl gunning for his death. Like, if anyone should kill him or want him dead, it should be Tara. Like, I don't want Daryl to be the one who tries to kill him or stab him. Like, it definitely should be Tara. It was her girlfriend anyways. Like, but yeah, they realize that Negan is gonna be coming for them because Sasha went there to go and kill, and like, so they're basically gearing up for war. They send the SOS distress call to the Garbage Pail Kids and tells them to calm down because it's about to go down. The big fight's happening. The Queen of Trash, she is a fucking idiot. So she has the audacity, the nerve, the gall, the cheek to basically say she wants to lay with Rick after Michonne. Like, and Rick is like, Michonne's like, I knew I was gonna have to beat your ass when I met you. I am disgusted. Yeah, everyone gets into their places, and then here comes Negan. Well, the Saviors, right? But who's in front? It's Eugene. Eugene is there, and he tells them that, you know, I'm part of the Saviors now. I'm comfortable here, and everyone's just like, huh, this bitch. Yeah, Rosita has this look on her face like, this bitch. Ugh, she's disgusted. But yeah, Rick's just like, okay then, blow these hoes up. They press the button, nothing happens, nothing. And then these hoes, these Garbage Pail Kids, these dirty rat face, sewer rat eating,
dirty ass, rat ass, hoe ass, slut ass, crusty ass, dusty ass, dumpster juice ass, bottom of the barrel, trash bag ass bitch.
Basically, these idiots, yeah, turn the gun against our group, against our people. Like, are you mad? Like, are you stupid? Like, are you gonna turn the guns on us? Like, are you dumb? And then Negan's just basically laughing at them. They're like, yeah, we cut a deal with them, so yeah, you're fucked. And I remember watching this, yeah, just thinking, I knew it. I knew you should not have gone in with trash like that from day dot. What did I say? This bitch shot Rick, I just remembered. That bitch Jadis shot Rick. Jadis, Judas, White Queen, fucking Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. She's a witch. She's a witch. They're two-faced. And you see Dwight there, the most two-faced of two. Harvey Dent, again, like I said, Harvey Dent. You might as well wear a freaking striped suit on one side, yeah? Again, Negan tells them that Sasha is inside the freaking, the coffin. He's like, oh, you're gonna blow me up, but you're gonna blow up Sasha. And then he just opens the coffin and in comes Sasha, zombified, and tries to bite him. So they use this chaos to start the fight and start just doing all what they can. Carl shoots one of them first, and they're just kind of like fighting against each other, and then they get overwhelmed because obviously there's more saviors than there are of Alexandrians, and then they have the freaking garbage people on their side now. We're back where we ended up, with everyone on their knees, but up on the freaking tower, like, this stupid garbage bitch got the jump on Michonne. Like, people are trying to say that Michonne got her ass beat. No, she did not. This bitch had an upper hand. She had it in the first half, but who won the fight in the end? Who's dead and who's alive? This bitch got the jump on her, yeah, but again, who's dead and who's alive? Exactly. Like, some fool actually tried to say that Rick needs to teach Michonne how to fight. When has Rick ever won a fight? Rick can't fight. I love Rick like cooked food, but the boy can't fight. He can't fight for worth a damn. Like, Michonne has won every single fight she's been in. She won against the governor. She won her fight against what's his face, Merle, and his little lackeys. The girl at the hilltop, she knocked her down. Like, come on now, it's Michonne. Like, just because this bitch had a little upper hand in the beginning, like, don't. Because who won? Who's on the floor with their face cracked? Not Michonne. You basically see how Negan and Jada's kind of had a little deal. Negan's cussing them. He's calling them dirty, garbage, filthy people. And I'm just like, yeah, they are. They are. You're right. They are. They are. But this bitch, again, still trying to haggle with Negan. He's like, oh, yeah, we promised you 10. And she's like, 12. And then Negan just gives her a look like... He doesn't say anything. He's just looking at her like, I said what I said. That's basically what his expression was. And she's just like, yeah, 10, sure, okay. And I'm thinking, yeah, stupid bitch, who you trying to haggle with? Like, God, I hate her so much. I want Michonne to just unleash her bankai on Jadis's face. Like, just kill her off. Rick bosses up to Negan. He doesn't want to, like, be like how he was in the first half of the season, like, all sad. He's like, remember I said, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I will kill you. And Negan's just like, oh, Rick, you never learn, do you? You never learn. But at that moment, garbage bitch falls down and Negan's like, oh, you just lost someone close to you right now, didn't you? Wow, timing is excellent. Timing's amazing. I'm like, isn't that true, Negan? Timing is just amazing, because right when Negan is about to bash in Carl's head because, oh, I like your son, I'm gonna kill him, it's gonna be sad, I'm gonna take your hands, again teasing Rick losing his hand or hands or whatever. At that moment, when the bat is about to come down, in comes my girl Shiva, ready to just maul people. How she knew which one to kill, I don't know. Maybe she just smelt the bitch in them and decided like, oh, that one needs to die, but we're gonna ignore that. Shiva comes in, killing them, and then Negan's like, bitch, what? In comes Ezekiel, killing people. In comes Maggie, and he's like, oh my god, a tiger. Oh my god, that widow's alive. What the fuck? And I'm just like, yes, Maggie, vendetta. You better avenge Glenn. You better do it. And it's just chaos. Everyone takes this moment, take a gun, killing people. Morgan and Rick are like back to back, and I'm just like, yes, episode 1, Morgan and Rick back again. Like, this was hard. This whole little like fight war thing was hard. Like, Ezekiel just like takes out his cane sword and was just like, Alexandria will not fall, and I'm just like, yes, bitch. It was hype. I remember we were in the living room screaming like hype. My mom was just like, yes, you know. And again, as I was rewatching it again, I was so hyped. It was a good sequence. It was a good sequence. Like, I was like, all that tension, all that build up, all that feeling of, oh god, why is this happening? We finally got to cheer and like cheer on our guys, and it was good. It was good. It was really cathartic. Negan's like swearing at everybody, saying fuck you. Sasha eats some more people. What else happens? Garbage people are throwing like smoke bombs, like all homemade smoke bombs to kind of like, you know, not see, like, so they can just get away. So Carl and Rick, they go to the place where Michonne, they thought Michonne had died, and they realize that it wasn't Michonne, and they have big smiles on their face, like proud husband, proud son, really happy about that. And they go upstairs, they see Michonne just relaxing, just like, she's just kind of sleeping this off, because you know what, once you kill a weak, dirty bitch, you just have to like sit back and relax, take a look, like just take a nap. But yeah, that, oh my god, that was hype. That was good moments, and then ending with a sweet moment. So back at the Saviors, Negan, he tells them we're going to war. Yeah. Okay, one thing I didn't like, but I wanted Negan to get hurt. I wanted Negan to at least get shot in the arm or something, in the shoulder, or someone would have like grazed him. Just something that's gonna make him a little bit unhinged, or like just a little bit madder, because I wanted him to be the same way when Rosita tried to shoot him. He was really like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck. I wanted him to be like that, because that shows like, okay, now we really have to go to the war to exterminate these motherfuckers, because they actually think that they could do this to me. They ruined my jacket, they ruined Lucille. Like, I wanted him to get hurt that way. So yeah, I don't want him to be like another golden boy. I don't want him to be like Daryl, who just Mr. Invincible. I can stand up and punch people even though I've been shot. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dickhead? Once again, I hate Daryl. But this episode, it just ends on a high note. It ends on a sweet, emotional beat where we see like a montage of people taking care of each other. Rick is holding Michonne's hand. Tara's taking care of Rosita. They are teasing a romance between them, kind of. I'm here for it. Like, Tara needs a new girl. Sasha, she is walking. She's a zombie and she's just walking. And Maggie, she's crying, and they have to take out Sasha, and it's really sad. Like, oh, I'm gonna miss Sasha. Like, for those who don't know, Sonequa Martin Green, yeah, she originally went to try out for Michonne, yeah, but I think by then they already casted Danai Gurira. But they loved, like, you know, what Sonequa was bringing to the table, so they're like, okay, we're gonna do away with this whole Julie storyline, you know, Julie, Tyrese's daughter, and make it so it's Tyrese's sister. And they made a cool character. They made a great character with Sasha. She outlived comic book characters. So kudos to you. The only other person who's done that is Daryl. Yeah. So good for you. You know, we got two kick-ass cool black women on a zombie type of show, which doesn't happen a lot. So I'm really glad we got Sasha. I'm really glad. I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna be watching Star Trek. I'm not even a Trekkie like that, but I will watch it. Also, there's this nice little scene where we see Maggie and Sasha together, like a flashback of them watching the sunrise. That was cute. That was real sweet. They were really there for each other, because their loved ones were killed right in front of them. They kind of shared that bond with each other and grew closer while they were in Hilltop, which was nice to see, because again, besides Daryl and Rick's relationship we see the most, we don't get to see the women interacting as much. I think we've seen it the most in this season, the most, which is like, wow, that's actually, you know, that's mad. But yeah, Maggie gives this speech about how they all came to be a family, how, you know, it started off with Glenn taking a chance on Rick and saving Rick, because before the whole world ended, they would have just been strangers passing the street. And it was just a really nice way to end it. Just her talking about how they went from the farm, Herschel's farm, to the prison, to being on the road and being, you know, captured by the cannibals, and all ending up in Alexandria and having some type of moment of peace before it all went to shit. And it's gonna lead them, it's gonna inspire them to carry on. And then all the three communities are gathered together, and they realize what they must do for the coming war, all out war, really, right? The whole episode ends with Maggie saying that Glenn was the one who was leading us all, and she was just following his lead. And we get a nice close-up shot of Maggie holding Herschel's pocket watch, which he gave to Glenn, and yeah, it was nice. It wasn't a cliffhanger. It was a nice smooth ending for all those people who complained about the cliffhanger. It was a nice, solid, good ending that left us feeling hopeful, left me feeling kind of, I smiled at the end. I was like, yeah. Even though Glenn should have died, it should have been Daryl, it should have been Daryl, it should have been Daryl. I will say that forever. It should have been Daryl. One more important thing I have to mention, because it seems like everyone has forgotten this. Where the fuck is Heath? Where is Heath? Hashtag where is Heath again, because seriously, he's disappeared. No one seems to care where he is. Like, it's been forever since we've seen this man. He's gone. Like, where is he? Where is he? Is he dead or not? Like, I checked the freaking Walking Dead Wikipedia Wiki fandom page, and it just says status unknown. He could have found like a whole, he could have done anything. We don't know. We don't know where he is, and no one seems to care. None of the characters have made any sort of like passing reference about Heath. Not even Tara, who went on a freaking journey with him. If someone would have said, oh yeah, Heath's just at back, yeah, he's just sleeping. No one knows where Heath is. Season 8, can we just have Heath here? Just show up. Like, I don't know what the actor is doing, but they need to conclude his whereabouts, because he is just MIA, and I don't like it. But yeah, my predictions or my hopes for season 8, Daryl dead. People are like really want Daryl and Jesus to be together, and the petty side of me kind of wants that just to see the reaction on certain people's faces. But the other part of me is saying Jesus deserves a man who is clean, who takes baths, who is not an idiot. Like, Jesus deserves a man who is like better than Daryl. So like, I understand why you ship it, especially the episode where where Jesus was introduced, but yeah, no. I want Morgan to find a happy medium. Like I said, a happy medium of killing and no killing. He seemed alright in the fight, in the battle. He seemed okay. I just want to continue that. More Michonne moments, more kisses and sexing and more sexing, yeah. I want Michonne to kill Jadis. I want Dwight to be killed by Tara. Yeah, I want Tara to kill Dwight. I don't want it to be Daryl, because the way they're making Dwight be very wishy-washy, you don't know exactly, like the whole like little army man thing that he left behind, saying that he didn't know that they were gonna come and stuff. But like, it looks really shady right now. You're gonna have to prove yourself by delivering some goods for anybody on Alexandria, Hilltop, and Kingdom to even trust you, Dwight. Like, that's just how it's gonna be, honestly. And lastly, I want Oceanside to join. I want them to join the fight, and yeah. But that was it. That was my thoughts, and until next time, bye.